Bradley Beal, a two-time All-Star shooting guard for the Washington Wizards who averaged 26 points, 5 rebounds, and 6 assists last season. A player whose name has been circulating in trade rumors for nearly 2 years now, as the future of the Wizards franchise is uncertain due to injury and financial concerns of John Wall. To many of our surprise, Beal just signed a 2-year, $72 million extension, which puts his contract at 4 years with the Wizards and also sets him up to sign a Supermax deal and the largest contract in NBA history when the time arrives. Should the Washington Wizards have traded the young guard and have started a rebuild, or does a core of Bradley Beal and eventually healthy-ish John Wall and a new rookie Rui Hachimura give Wizards enough in a weaker Eastern Conference to eventually make their way to the playoffs? Yo, what's going on, guys? KrispyFlakes here. For today's video, we are going to be doing a Washington Wizards rebuild. Now, before we get going on this video, guys, as you can see, the face cam is back. If you guys do like the face cam, you want them to be a part of all my videos, drop a like on this video so I know that you like it. But yes, as far as Bradley Beal, his extension with the Washington Wizards, we got a few things to talk about here, man. I'm going to talk about 2 scenarios about why this happened exactly, okay? So, the first scenario is just that Bradley Beal is loyal, committed to the franchise, but at the same time, realizes that contract he could potentially get, man. Like, literally, it would make him the highest paid player in the NBA, at least as of right now. We know other players are going to sign those type of contracts eventually, too. But yeah, man, like, he knows he's only 26. Maybe he believes in the general manager, the owner of this team, the direction they could take the team. Maybe he sees something with Rui Hachimura that we don't, where he's like, yeah, this is the guy I want to play with. And maybe he just knows that, like, John Wall, like, maybe he knows his work ethic out there is, you know, off the charts. He's going to come back after this season healthier than ever, man. So you got that going for you. Or you got more like the exciting way to look at it. And that is that, you know, it's no surprise, or I don't want to say no surprise, but that Bradley Beal has been in trade rumors for like the last 2 years now, man. So what this does is this allows Bradley Beal to like get paid no matter what team he gets traded to, because as you get down to like 1 year or 2 years left on your contract, a lot of times, you know, players will lose leverage, or teams will lose leverage with that player, because, you know, teams are not going to give up a ton of young assets for a guy that they could just wait a year to get, unless you're the Los Angeles Lakers with Anthony Davis, right? But, you know, those circumstances, of course, happen too, man. So I think kind of what the direction is, if they decide they want to trade Bradley Beal, they're like no team out there is going to trade all of their assets for Bradley Beal, because if you just have Bradley Beal and you trade everybody else away, we know that does not lead to success, because that's kind of the Washington Wizards situation right now. But I do think there would be teams out there that have some nice older veteran players that would be willing to trade some of their draft picks, some of the young guys, and try to make a push at the NBA Finals by trading for a guy like Bradley Beal. So really, either Bradley gets to stay on the Wizards and get that Supermax contract eventually, or he gets to get traded to a team that contends. I don't really think he gets traded to like the Charlotte Hornets or anybody like that, man. So yeah, I definitely want to talk about that though. I've been thinking about that ever since I saw that contract extension. So yeah, I am happy for him though, man. He's a great player in the NBA, so good for him. Now, as far as the rest of this Washington Wizards team goes, because we are going to assume for this video that he's going to stay with the franchise. What else do we have out here? What else does Bradley Beal have to look forward to? Well, John Wall comes back in a season, and yeah, man, it's like, it sucks that he's out, but you also got to think about it this way, that it's like, you know, he's not the only star player that's going to be out for this season. Of course, the Brooklyn Nets don't have Kevin Durant. Klay Thompson's going to be out for most of the season. DeMarcus Cousins, who I wouldn't really consider a star anymore, but still a good player, and the Lakers lost him. So it's like, yeah, it sucks, but it's just part of the game of basketball. When John Wall does get back from injury, I expect him to make a run at, like, comeback player or most improved player of the year, man. Like, look at any year that he's actually played. It's one of the best point guards in the NBA. And I know his game is athletic-based, but I think he'll be fine. I think he'll be fine. And maybe he'll work on the jump shot. I mean, this year he shot 37% in the 2017-2018 season, man. So maybe he starts playing more like a Derrick Rose type of guy out there and just doesn't rely so much on the athleticism. You got Thomas Bryant, who I'm a fan of, 22-year-old. Of course, rookie season was on the Lakers. Last year, pretty solid numbers for the Wizards. 11 points, 6 rebounds, 1 block per game. The exciting thing is the field goal percentage, about 62%. Very efficient player, but also 33% from 3. So the guy proves that he can knock down the long-range shot, which is nice and a big-time asset if your center can do that. Davis Bertans, nice little stretch big out there, more of a bench player. Isaiah Thomas, a guy I'm kind of excited for to actually watch the season low-key, because it was not that long ago, man. King of the fourth quarter right there, guys. 29 points per game. Like, it was not that long ago. So in a low-pressure situation like the Wizards, as opposed to playing with LeBron on Cleveland or playing on a great Denver Nuggets team. Like, Isaiah Thomas just gets to, like, go here and just ball out, and that's it. You got Rui Hachimura. Like, I watched him a little bit in college, you know, 6'8", small forward. I thought he was actually taller than that, but I guess I'm not sure now, man. He's listed as 6'8". You got Ish Smith, fine backup point guard, Troy Brown Jr., CJ Miles, you know, and then you get down to, like, some of these guys. Moritz Wagner is actually pretty exciting. And also you got, you know, Isaac Bonga, who's 6'8" point guard, guys. So, yes, the goal for this first season is definitely just to be, like, just go with it. Like, no, we're not really going to win anything out there. Bradley Beal, you know, realizes he's only 26, so it's not like he needs, like win now. Like, oh, my God, I'm Vince Carter. I'm 57 years old. I got to win now. So, yeah, man, the first thing we're going to do is we are going to toss Wagner into the G League as well. Believe it or not, man, Isaac Bonga, yes. I see potential in that guy. Now, we're not going to toss Rui in there because I'd rather have Rui just develop and play, probably start for this team, I would say. Looking at the team as of right now, man, that's kind of what it's looking like, but we are going to switch out CJ with Rui Hachimura. I'm actually going to take away all CJ Miles minutes. There's no point in, like, playing him over some of our younger guys out there. So, yeah, we are going to go with Rui. He's going to get, like, a lot of minutes, guys, like 35. I want him developing. Thomas Bryant, same with him, man. I want him developing. We are going to go with Isaiah Thomas as the starting point guard over Ish Smith, just because, like, if he can develop and be something, you know, that's definitely a new contract for him next year, right? And I guess we will kind of finish things off. Let's go with, like, Jordan McRae. No, he's only 6'8" overall. Let's go with Admiral Schofield. I don't know much about him. I think he was just drafted this season, wasn't he? Yeah, it's second or 12th pick in the second round. Okay, well, we'll give us a minute out there to see what you can do. System proficiency, we got a 2.5-star post-centric system, which is just garbage because you really got two stretch bigs out there, man. So that is absolutely horrendous to run. Let's go with a nice perimeter-centric system. Why not? And we are just gonna go and simulate this season, man. After this one, we do got John Wall back, so that's nice at least. So let's go ahead and simulate this first NBA season. I did a lot of talking, just kind of give you my review, which is why this first season doesn't really have much like rebuilding going on with it. Just kind of, you know, going with the tide, guys. Let's see how this Wizards team can do. Okay, guys, so a record of 23-58. It would be nice if eventually we could actually flip that around, make it 58-23, but we'll see how this rebuild goes, man. I think once we get John Wall back, we'll definitely like have this team going in a better direction. So we got Giannis MVP, Zion Williamson Rookie of the Year, pretty much same song and dance. Terry Rozier most improved, good for him, man. Always like seeing that. And yep, here is the rest of the stats for you guys to see. We got Rui making the all-rookie first team. Now is a 76 overall, so we're up like 2 rating points. And yeah, obviously we are not in the playoffs. Let's go to the player stats real quick here on the season, though, man. Like, see who actually impressed us. Of course, Bradley Beal, 25 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists. We got Isaiah Thomas dropping 18-5, which I would actually love him as like a backup point guard. Depends how much money he actually wants for this team. Rui at 18 points, 7 rebounds, 1 steal, nearly 2 blocks per game. Zion must have played out of his mind, man, because like those to me is like close to like Rookie of the Year numbers. Ish Smith, fine. Thomas Bryant, I like the double-double. I like the defense out there. So yeah, man. We also have Wagner now is a 74 overall and Bonga is a 71. Those guys actually did not really progress as good as I thought they would. Let's simulate these playoffs, man. So what is the plan for this offseason? Well, first we got to see which draft pick we have. I think the Wizards have their first round pick. I could be completely wrong about that, and we could just go to the draft and be very disappointed, but I'm hoping that's not the case. And as far as like position, I would love to get this team probably like really a good front court player, like either the power forward or center. If there's a really good small forward, then I guess Rui could probably play the 4th spot. So yeah, man, something along those lines as the Warriors do win the playoffs against the Raptors. Okay, man, Raptors back at it. Staff signing. This is definitely something we got. Scott Brooks actually not too bad, man. Nah, we got to get our boy out there. You know we always got to get the man Michael Safer. Like, we ain't playing around, guys. Come on, man. Let's also get ourselves a good trainer, too. Let's go with Randy Martin, A-. Always a good grade in high school. Always a good grade. Okay, next up, NBA draft. I have no idea which pick we have right here. I guess I could look down at the bottom of the screen, but I don't think it actually showed. And, yeah, man, so we might have the first pick or no draft pick. We either have the first pick or no draft. We have the first pick in the draft. Wow. Okay, well, things have changed, man. Oh, my, I gotta see. I gotta see what we actually can get here, man. I'm gonna do our first pick and Thomas Bryant and a future first. Because that can get us, like, Jokic or somebody like that, man. That would be absolutely... Okay, wow, no trade offers found? Does the man have a no trade clause? Or just nobody just wants Thomas Bryant? Or maybe that's just too much to give up. Wow, man, nobody. Okay, there we go. We got one offer. Julius Randle, Mitchell Robinson. Not the worst trade. I'm not going to do it, but it's not the worst trade out there because, you know, like that takes care of our front court. Let me do a trade just with the first round pick. Maybe that gets us something a bit better out there. 4 offers. We got the 4th pick, PJ Washington. 3rd pick, Ed Davis. Julius Randle, Mitchell Robinson. And we got Draymond Green and D'Lo. We got to give up John Wall to do so. That is not a lot of trade offers, man. I'm actually really surprised by that. Okay, so as far as players available for us. Overall rankings, we got LaMelo Ball as the first pick. We got James Wiseman. That is the center for us guys that we could definitely use out there. And that way we could use Thomas Bryant, who's on a great contract off the bench. Or really even at the 4. Like, he definitely could play that. But no, man, I think James Wiseman is definitely the way to go. Like, there's LaMelo Ball, you're cool and everything, but we don't need you at all on this team. So I'm going to go James Wiseman with the first pick in the draft. And he's going to be the instant starter of the team. And it's just going to be a great time. So we got him. I guess we'll also go for some bench players here. We might just go with, like, best available. Steven Anoch, I guess is his name. I do need a power forward. So 6'10" out of Louisville. Derek Favors for his ceiling. That's not bad. Okay, looks like more of a natural type of power forward that you would see back in the, you know, traditional post-up guy around the basket. Like a Derek Favors. But yeah, rookie signings, we got him signed up. He's a 70 overall. We ain't going to waste the roster spot on you. Sorry, bro. But, you know, you go ball in the G League or something. Team player options, Troy, Moritz, Jamario Jones. Sure, they can all come back. Free agency. Because, like, the big thing is, like, not only do we have the first pick in the draft, but also we got John Wall back. So that right there, man, is, like, 2 big-time improvements. Money-wise, we don't really got, like, much to, like, afford all that much stuff going on out here, man. I would like to get Isaiah Thomas back, but I don't think we're going to be able to afford him, guys. I think he is going to just go out and want a ridiculous amount of money, $10 million, and yeah, we just can't afford him. That sucks. That actually really sucks. Okay, well, I guess who else do I want? I think Chris Dunn, he's been on this team before. Or we could, no, not Chris Dunn, I'm sorry, Austin Rivers. I like Austin Rivers. He's fine. And there we go. We'll sign him up. We got a renowned person, Ian Mahimi. That's just horrible, man. Never want to do that, but I will. No, I hate Mahimi, actually. Yeah, let's get out of the moratorium period real quick here. And because I'm still looking probably for like a power forward, I might as well bring Bertans back. 78 overall. It's like about $10 million a season. For a stretch big, that's not too bad. Plus, he could just be our starter. I'd be okay with that. Now, besides for that, like I was saying, we don't really have like a lot of money to do too many things out there. I think like a Chandler Parsons would be kind of cool. Just because if he can get back to be like somewhat of a decent scorer like he was back in the day, that would be cool. But yeah, I think backup point guard, we might have to look at some of those. Maybe some more backup guards. We'll see. I am going to go ahead, guys, simulate to the beginning of the regular season and kind of see what we got to work with. Okay, guys, here is the team to start to the beginning of the regular season. We got John Wall back. He's now 84 overall, which is still a good point guard in the NBA. Bradley Beal, of course. Rui Hachimura. Moritz Wagner is actually going to get the start at the power forward spot, man. I put him at power forward. He went up 3 rating points. The reason I like his game a lot, man, is just because he's like a hustler out there. Like, he's going to go out there, crash the boards, be the energy guy. I watched a lot of Wagner over on the Michigan Wolverines, and he's just, to me, man, he's the real deal. Like, he's all hustle out there, so he'll be great for that 4 spot. We got James Wiseman from Memphis, 7-1, guys, as our new starting center, of course. Then we got Thomas Bryant, Austin Rivers, Troy Brown, and Davis Bertans for our 9-man rotation. And then, oh, damn, I almost gave minutes to Chandler Parsons, guys. Then we got some more minutes here to divvy up. Who wants them? Give 2 more to Wagner. Let's give some more to Rivers, and we'll get you at about right there. There we go, man. That looks good to me. All right, and we have a system proficiency. Pace and space, not good. It's not good, man. Yeah, I'm going to go 7 seconds. Got a pretty youngish team out there. Of course, John Wall likes to run it too. But yeah, we'll go with the 7-second offense right there, man. Feeling good about it. I'm going to go ahead, simulate this second NBA season. I think this team can make some noise, guys. I think it's a playoff team. I really do. Like, I think maybe like a 6 seed in the Eastern Conference if everything goes well. Okay, so a record of 40-41, guys. If we beat the 76ers, we're a 500 team. I mean, it makes sense. John Wall, you know, has to prove that he's back. James Wiseman's a rookie. Rui Hachimura is only in his 2nd season, guys. Like, this team still has a lot of, like, young assets out there, man. We actually got Anthony Edwards win Rookie of the Year, so maybe I should have just traded Bradley Beal and called it good and went with Anthony Edwards. But regardless, man, I was hoping for a bit better. but I'm not like disappointed. I'm not disappointed. We are in the playoffs as a 6 seed, so we got that going for us, which is a good thing too, man, is that we are in the Eastern Conference. So, you know, like anything can happen. But yeah, Bradley Beal, 27 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists. You got John Wall at 20 points, 3 rebounds, 10 assists. That's as good as John Wall as I've ever seen, man. So yeah, we got James Wiseman beasting out there. He'll be better because, like, part of me was kind of considering maybe trying to trade John Wall away after this year, after he, like, proves himself a little bit. But also, I think, like, part of it is just, like, my young players just continuing to develop. So, we got Philadelphia in the first round right here. But, I mean, like, Rui and James, both those guys will be better next year, man. And looks like we might actually get a playoff win, like, series win. Yes, we do. We beat the 76ers 4-2. And, yeah, James Wiseman, 18 and 12, 17 for Bradley Beal. We do have the Milwaukee Bucks, who just upset the Boston Celtics. So, guys, we very well could get to the Eastern Conference, which I would not really be expecting. But, simulate round right here, guys. We'll see what happens, man. And, okay, maybe it's not looking too great. Down 3-1, 3-2, 3-3. And, wow, okay. Well, damn, bro. Bend me over and call me Isaac Bonga, baby. Like, come on, bro. Look at this, man. We in the Eastern Conference Final. Look at John Wall, 27-13, 27-14 for Bradley Beal. Doing the best impression of each other out there. All right. Well, we got the Magic. Who the Magic? They must have, like, Kevin Durant or something. No, he's on the Nets. Is that Cole Anthony, right? Okay, not Carmelo. I always get that. That's going to bother me until the day the guy retires. I'm always going to be like, oh, my God, is Melo back in the NBA at the age of 50? Simulate round here against the Magic. And we in the wow. Okay. We are in the NBA Finals. John Wall, 33-3-3. Damn, we are playing clutch, man. Okay, we got the Lakers. Simulate round. See how this goes. And just like that, we are NBA champions. Okay. Bradley Beal, your Finals MVP. I don't think John Wall is going to have that big of an impact, but maybe he does, guys. I guess that's the end of the video, man. I was going to do another season, but I'm like, you know, okay, well, whatever, man. Hope you guys all enjoyed. I definitely was not expecting this. I was expecting to go at least one more season before even getting to the Eastern Conference Finals. Like, to me, that was like, oh my God, we get to the Eastern Conference. That's like it. But yeah, we just won the championship. So I guess just like sum things up. Happy Bradley Beal got paid. Happy that the Wizards get to keep their guy. Or if anything, man, they're going to get a hell of a trade, you know, if they do end up losing him to a team somewhere, man. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Make sure to drop that like, subscribe if you're new to the channel. Also, check out my second channel, Extra Crispy. Peace out.